With the transfer window closed and the squad set until January, the Devils' verdict is going to assess the start to the season of the challenges for the Premier League title and the Champions League spots. Defending champions Liverpool had a great summer transfer window, signing one of the best midfield players in the world and a young player with proven Premier League quality, adding serious depth to this Liverpool squad. The early season issues for Liverpool is clearly the defence, in particular Gomez and Liverpool's high line. The individual errors from Van Dijk and Robertson are easily remedied, but Gomez is all over the place. He is out of sync with the rest of Liverpool's back four and got taken to the cleaners by Watkins against Villa. The saving grace for Liverpool is the option of dropping Fabinho back into defence, who was excellent against Chelsea. The high line is an issue because of the lack of pressure on the ball. If you play with a high line, you can't let opposition players get their header, because all they have to do is dink the ball over the high line. Liverpool's high press is excellent, but their mid-press needs to improve. The first half of Manchester City's season last year was a disaster. They managed to get second spot back to bring an element of respectability back to the league table. City needed a left back, a centre back, and a replacement for Sane. They got all of that, but will it be good enough? Torres is an exceptional talent who will be a success, and Ake has proven quality. But the signing of Diaz left me scratching my head. If he costs 40 million, I would understand the signing more, because that is obviously their budget. But if City were prepared to pay 65 million for Diaz, why not sell Stones or Otamendi and go the extra 15 for Koulibaly and get a world-class defender? He is 29, but has at least 4 years left at the top. The early season issues for City is the same old story: poor big chance conversion rate and the defence. Manchester United achieved the bare minimum requirement last season by getting back into the Champions League. United have made 3 solid signings that will improve the squad, but lack the glamour that United fans were demanding. Van der Beek makes excellent runs between the lines into goal-scoring positions and will get goals and assists. Telles will give United attacking potency from left back, and Cavani is a proper marksman, so the squad has moved forward. The early season issues for United is everything. Defensively poor, no shape, zero work rate, and minimal attacking threat. It seems United can't score unless it's from the spot. With the fixtures United have in October, Solskjaer may not see November, so it's a make or break month for Ollie and the squad. For Chelsea to get top 4 with a transfer ban and blooding 5 youngsters was a great achievement. Chelsea were the big spenders of the summer, but the net spend was not that big, with the hazard money offsetting a large proportion of what Chelsea spent. Lampard pinpointed the problem areas and has bought players to rectify those problem areas from last season, most importantly the goalkeeper, but will they gel and prove good enough to take Chelsea to another level? The early season issues for Chelsea are the injuries. They started the season without Pulisic and 3 of their summer signings. The defence continues to look shaky, but produced a much better defensive display against Palace. Finally, there is a lack of cohesion in the team at the moment. That is to be expected with the number of new faces, not just in the squad, but in the team. This will improve as the season goes on. After getting to the Champions League final in 2019, to finish 6th last season was a huge disappointment for Tottenham. But the summer transfer window has got Tottenham fans buzzing again and feeling big things could happen this season. The early season issues are defensively. They got goals galore in this team, but they look like they can leak a few. I don't rate Dyer at all. He is playing centre back because he's a rubbish midfield player, and unfortunately for Tottenham fans, he is not much better at the back. If they had signed Skriniar or Stones, Tottenham could have been an outside bet to push for the title. Without a doubt, from Project Restart to now, Arsenal are the most improved team in the league, and that has mainly been achieved through the management and coaching of Arteta. Arsenal had a great transfer window with the signings of Gabriel and Willian, but the deadline day signing of Thomas Partey is going to prove huge for Arsenal. Where they are, they definitely got the right player in Partey instead of Aouar. There are no real issues at Arsenal at the moment. They found a way of winning tight games against West Ham and Sheffield United and dug deep against Liverpool, and with better finishing could have got a draw. Finally, Everton limped over the line last season, having a shocking end to the campaign. This left Ancelotti questioning the mentality of the whole club. He has gone some way to rectifying this with some shrewd acquisitions. Rodriguez and Allen would not have entertained going to Everton if it was not for the lure of Ancelotti. It's been a perfect start to the season for Everton, and with the breakthrough talent of the season looking like it's going to be Calvert-Lewin, the expectations of the Everton fans haven't been this high since the 80s. The Devils' verdict on the final placings is: the top spot will go to Liverpool, second spot will go to Chelsea. This will be down to a strong second half of the season. Third spot will be Manchester City. Even though City want Pep to stay, I think this is going to be his last year at City. Fourth and the final Champions League spot will go to Tottenham. Fifth spot will go to Arsenal, but I think they will win the Europa League and get Champions League football that way. Sixth spot goes to Everton, with seventh spot going to Manchester United. If United sack Oli early in the season and replace him with Pochettino or Allegri, that will change United's season. That is my predicted top 7, but it could easily include Leicester and Wolves. It's going to be a hugely competitive season, with every point being hard fought. Let me know your thoughts on my predictions and what your predictions are in the comments below. As always, please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in the next video.